In those days, when there again was a great crowd without anything to eat, Jesus summoned the disciples and said, "My heart is moved with pity for the crowd, because they have been with me now for 3 days, and have nothing to eat. If I send them away hungry to their homes, they will collapse on the way, and some of them have come a great distance." His disciples answered him, "Where can anyone get enough bread to satisfy them here in this deserted place?" Still, he asked them, "How many loaves do you have?" They replied, 7. He ordered the crowd to sit down on the ground. Then, taking the 7 loaves, he gave thanks, broke them, and gave them to his disciples to distribute, and they distributed them to the crowd. They also had a few fish. He said the blessing over them, and ordered them distributed also. They ate and were satisfied. They picked up the fragment left over, 7 baskets. There were about 4,000 people. He dismissed the crowd and got into the boat with his disciples and came to the region of Dalmutha. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Today in this Gospel, I want to concentrate our attention on the matter, the importance that has our work, your daily work. If you put a spiritual sense, a spiritual motivation to your work, it will be a lot easier to bear. If you do work that requires a lot of effort, a lot of hours away from your family, a lot of effort daily, if you offer your job, let Christ bless your job. Let Christ bless you. Because we see in today's Gospel that Jesus blessed the fish. There were only a few fish, and he blessed. And this was fish the people had with them. And he also blessed the loaves the people had with them. That said, that our work, we can offer it to the Lord every time, every day, every morning. If we say, "Lord, I offer my work, I offer my day to you," you can transform it. You can make it easier. You can make things go a lot easier with you. But I also want to say that one thing too is important. Actually, Jesus is more concerned about our spirituality life, not only our physical life. Nevertheless, he performed many miracles. He healed many people. He can also heal you. He can also heal me. But we have to accept Jesus as my everything, as my all. So we should ask ourselves, what is your greatest concern? Your physical life? Your spiritual life? With this, I'm not saying that you don't have to worry anything about your physical life. No. But you also have to give a great importance to your spiritual life. You cannot concentrate, use all of your energy to take care of your physical life without putting aside the spiritual life. We have to put more effort, more dedication, because we see Jesus has pity for the crowd. That is, he cares, he worries about you. He cares about you because he loves you. Now, Do I care about Jesus? If He cares about me, He feeds me, He heals me, He guides me, He is my Lord. Now, do I care about Him? How do I show that I care about Jesus? I have to show that I care about Him, spending time in front of the tabernacle, going more frequently to Mass if I can, or there at your house if you cannot. If it's impossible for you to go throughout the week to Mass, there, offer yourself to the Lord. Spend time with Him in prayer. Take a few minutes to pray before you start your day. Are you concerned about your spiritual life? Or are you only concerned about your physical life? Do you care about Jesus? How much you care about Him? Because He cares about us greatly. The breaking of the bread, because Jesus used this rite, part of the Jewish meat, when as a master of the table, He blessed and distributed the bread. It is by this action that His disciples will recognize Him after the resurrection. And it is this expression that the first Christians will use to designate their Eucharistic assemblies. Quote, this was taken from the Catechism. Let us reflect on this, and let us also reflect that Christ really cares for me.